Hello and welcome to the Encyclopedia YouTube channel, and a very warm welcome to you all. It's me, your Joanna, and I'm simply beaming. Today, with the marvelous Encyclopedia YouTube channel, we're off on a rather splendid adventure. We're heading to a city that's pure poetry, my dears. A place that whispers stories from every stone. Yes, we are floating away to Florence in glorious Italy. Do get comfortable, as you're in for a treat. I promise you, it's quite magical. Imagine, if you will, stepping into a living painting. That's Florence for you, even now in 2025. The River Arno, like a silver ribbon, glides along. It flows under the Ponte Vecchio, oh, that famous bridge. Jewellery shops still twinkle merrily on the bridge. Terracotta rooftops stretch out like a warm, inviting blanket. And the Duomo, with its magnificent dome, watches over all. It's a sight that truly takes your breath away every single time. It is simply, utterly, unmistakably Florence, my loves. There's such a buzz about the city these days. It feels wonderfully alive, yet utterly timeless. You'll see smart young Florentines zipping by on Vespers. Their laughter echoes in the ancient narrow streets. Then you'll see artisans, working as they have for centuries, crafting leather, paper, or perhaps some beautiful ceramics. It's this blend of old and new that's just so captivating. Florence doesn't just live in the past, it dances with it. It's a vibrant, beating heart in the Tuscan landscape. One simply cannot talk about Florence without mentioning art. Oh, the art. It's everywhere you turn, darlings. From Michelangelo's David, so powerful and serene, to Botticelli's Primavera, bursting with gentle life. The Uffizi Gallery and the Accademia are treasure troves, but even wandering the streets feels like an art tour. Statues grace a quiet piazza, a fresco peeks from a wall. It's a glorious, beautiful assault on the senses, in the very best way possible, of course. You feel history and genius in the very air you breathe. Now let's talk about the Florentines themselves, shall we? They are a rather special breed, you know. They possess an innate sense of style, that wonderful Italian flair for making everything look effortless. They are proud of their city, and fiercely so. And why wouldn't they be with such a heritage? They can seem a little reserved at first, perhaps, but a smile and a polite buongiorno works wonders. You'll soon discover their warmth and their wit. Art and craftsmanship are not just for museums here. They are woven into the very fabric of daily life. You'll notice it in the beautifully dressed windows, in the care taken over a simple cup of coffee, in the melody of the Italian language spoken all around. Many Florentines still practice age-old crafts. Leatherwork is a particular Florentine speciality, of course. You can find workshops tucked away down little alleyways. Watching a master craftsman at work is pure theatre. It's a city that truly values beauty and skill. And oh, the way Florentines communicate, it's a joy to behold. Italian is such an expressive musical language anyway, but in Florence it seems to have an extra lilt. And the gestures. Hands play such a vital role. A flick of the wrist, a shrug of the shoulders. These can convey a whole sentence. It's quite marvelous. It's like watching a beautiful unspoken opera unfold. Even ordering a gelato becomes a delightful little performance. You'll find yourself wanting to join in the dance. The pace of life here is something to savor. It's not the frantic rush you find in some big cities. There's an appreciation for taking one's time, for enjoying the simple pleasures, like a leisurely lunch, or the evening, that delightful Italian stroll. Families and friends wander, chatting and laughing. Yet there's an energy too, a creative spark. Florence is a city that knows how to work hard, but it also knows, most importantly, how to live well. It's a lesson we could all learn, don't you think? Now, my darlings, prepare your taste buds. We simply must talk about Florentine food. It's honest, it's hearty, and it's utterly delicious, based on the freshest Tuscan ingredients, naturally. Think ripe tomatoes, fragrant olive oil, wonderful beans, and of course, that crusty, unsalted Tuscan bread. It's perfect for mopping up every last drop of sauce. The food here isn't fussy, it's full of flavor. It's the kind of cooking that warms your soul. True comfort food, elevated to an art form. One of the stars of the show is the bistecca alla fiorentina, a magnificent thick-cut T-bone steak grilled to perfection. Seasoned simply with salt and pepper, it's a carnivore's dream. Then there's lampredotto, a true street food classic. A slow-cooked tripe sandwich, not for the faint-hearted perhaps, but beloved by locals and surprisingly tasty. Don't forget papa al pomodoro, a rich tomato and bread soup, or ribollita, a hearty vegetable and bread stew. Each dish tells a story of Tuscan tradition. To truly experience Florentine food, visit the markets. The Mercato Centrale, or San Lorenzo Market, is a bustling hub. Downstairs, it's a riot of fresh produce, meats and cheeses, the colors, the smells. It's a feast for the senses. Upstairs, there's a fabulous modern food hall. You can sample all sorts of local specialities. Then there's the Sant'Ambrogio Market, a bit more local. It's a wonderful place to just wander and soak it all in. You'll see nonnas carefully selecting their vegetables for the day. And what Italian culinary journey is complete without wine and gelato? Tuscan wines like Chianti are famous the world over. Enjoy a glass with your meal. It's simply part of the culture. And gelato. Oh, the gelato in Florence is divine. So many flavors to choose from, creamy and delightful. Finding your favorite gelateria becomes a joyful quest. Forget your diet for a day or two, I insist. Indulge yourselves, darlings, you're in Florence. It's all part of the wonderful experience, trust me. So what is it that makes Florence so utterly special? What sets it apart, even in a country as beautiful as Italy? I think it's the sheer concentration of beauty, for one. Art, architecture, history, it's all packed so densely. You can walk everywhere, which is simply lovely. Every corner turned reveals another breathtaking view. It feels like a city built on a human scale, intimate yet grand at the very same time. It has a soul, a palpable sense of its own importance. Florence is also a city of fascinating traditions. Take the explosion of the cart. This happens every Easter Sunday, a spectacular fireworks display. An ancient cart laden with fireworks is paraded to the Duomo. Then a dove-shaped rocket sets it all alight. It's a tradition going back hundreds of years. And then there's a very early and rather robust form of football. Played in historic costume, it's quite a spectacle. These traditions connect the present to its vibrant past. Daily life in Florence has its own lovely rhythms. The morning ritual of a quick espresso at the bar, standing, of course, like a true Italian. The buzz of the local markets, as we've seen. The leisurely lunch, often the main meal of the day, followed by a little afternoon rest for some. Then, as evening approaches, it's time for a pre-dinner drink with some tasty little snacks. A wonderful way to unwind and socialize. It's these small moments that make life here so sweet. Florence truly captures the heart, and it never quite lets go. It's a city that invites you to slow down, to look, to feel, to breathe in its history, its art, its passion. It's a place that has inspired so many for so long, and I do believe its magic is as potent today as ever. It's a jewel in Italy's crown, sparkling brightly. Thank you ever so much for joining me on this little jaunt. I do hope you've enjoyed our Florentine adventure. And please, darlings, do subscribe to Encyclopedia's YouTube channel. There are so many more wonders to explore together. Arrivederci.